Hi everyone. I'm not quite sure where do we start here.
We start, why did you want to leave Norway?
Well, in those days, 1960, all the girls went to England and worked as an au pair or mother's help for a period of 6 months to a year. That was really part of our education. Have you been to England yet? No. Well, you better go because it's lovely. So the decision was already made. It was part of growing up.
Was England some special place for Norwegians? Was it some kind of, it was the place that everyone wanted to go to, or was it just another country to you?
Well, don't forget, it was only 15, 16 years after the war had ended, and England and Norway were allies. So I suppose it was a natural choice for us to come here. As Norwegians, we were welcome and we felt at home.
And how did you travel?
Well, in those days, as far as I know, we all of us traveled by boat. I come from Oslo, so it was Oslo to Newcastle. It was a 36-hour journey. It was quite enjoyable.
Was the boat trip difficult? Was it your first time on a boat?
No, it was quite nice. Nice food and great fun. I made friends on board. We stayed up all night, dancing, locomotion, Little Eva's song, and it was just, I was 21 years old. It was just good. Everything was good.
And you weren't scared being on a boat, going to a new country?
No.
You didn't have any friends with you?
No, I was not scared. We had all done it. We all did it. It was 1962, 63, the winter. It was January 63, actually. I was 21 and a half years old. Yes. No, I was not afraid.
And you came to England, and what was your first impression?
Well, what met me in Newcastle at 6:30 in the morning was fog, freezing cold, lots of people working on the quayside, but in the air was full of, what is the word?
Mist?
Anticipation. Great anticipation of what was to come, what we were going to do. We were going to London town. We were going to King's Cross in London, and from there we were going to live in the area of London where there was a Norwegian hostel, YWCA, where we lived until we had found jobs as au pairs.
And how much time did it take for you to get from the boat down to London from Newcastle?
I can't remember. It was a train journey. That was lovely because dinner was served on board the train. They had dining carriage, and it was all very posh, all very nice. White linen cloth on the tables, waiters in uniforms. Used to talking to the young girls, we weren't that expert in the language, but somehow we managed to communicate. So it was good.
So when you got to the hostel, were there any rules there that you had to get a job straight away, or who
No,
paid
no.
for you?
No. In those days, 1 week's lodgings and 2 meals a day cost all of £5. And that was old money. This was before decimalisation. That was good old money when you had 20 shillings to a pound and 12 pence to a shilling.
And how long did it take you to get your first job?
Well, trial and error. We were told, do not go for adverts as per the newspapers, because you need an agency behind you. You can come up against all kinds of people, so don't go it alone. But me being me, out on an adventure, I went alone to an interview in North London. It was a big doctor's house, and got a job as an au pair looking after 2 children. And I was made to do all kinds of housework, looking after the kids. Worked 16 hours a day or more. Well, cut a long story short, I lasted all about 3 days. My friend called. I said, I'm getting out of here. I'll see you at the Norwegian hostel in 2 hours. And that was that.